sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Tampa sideline is head coach Todd Bowles. His guys have lost 2 straight after a 2-0 start. On the other side, the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Lumen Field. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Right back to Irving. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, Baker. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
There's a reception for Chris Godwin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Buccaneers.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. They get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now
2nd down throw from Mayfield. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Corey Horton now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, He'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points in the road.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. To throw again is Darnold. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On third and long, here's Darnold. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense ready now for their second drive. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive points. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these battles, all these teams behind multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is like, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat.
Baker's going to give it to Irving. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for pick up the 3. Josh Jones brings them down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
On the Seahawks 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down.
And 6.
It's Evans. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a
third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down the field, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brings up second and 9.
We are through one. The Bucs have the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. Here's a 2nd and 9. As we are ready to get back underway. He takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Throwing is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs move out on top, 14-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Darnold now to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. No turnover here, but the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. We're going to run away with this one before halftime. Down the field, it's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Gain of 26 yards.
The tight end going in motion to the left. On 1st down, here's Irving. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
26. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again here with Irving. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down. Literally forwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. In the middle, he's got his man complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
41, Seahawks, nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now, half the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Now flags fly.
Ball start.
Like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. From 31, here's second and 5.
A gain of 10 brings up second and 5.
Throwing, Darnold. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They had the touchdown on their prior drive, so that makes it 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. As they look to put another drive together beginning here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Over the middle, that's Godwin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
They send Evans in motion.
Third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 18.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
A gain of 18.
First and 10.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Mayfield. Out right. Gets made. That's Ibuka. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you leave the ball before the end of the second quarter.
Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistake who it is.
It's a gain of 2.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
2 yards.
That's Ibuka in motion.
And the Buccaneers
On first and 10, here's Baker. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. They send Evans in motion. Here's Mayfield, and that is incomplete. And that got Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
for a Buccaneers field goal. A 30-yard
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers extend the lead to 24-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
Their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Garner. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10. Darnold to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far.
Still first down.
And it draws the flag. Darnold. Smith and Jigba there for the catch.
Complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard
To
line.
throw is Darnold. To the sideline, and what a catch and what a On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. Pushed out to his left. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks.
On the ground, it's Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Cam Walker, the ball carrier. He was brought down
From the
by
41,
Devontae Davis.
here's 2nd and 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have the Seahawks first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. He'll get this out wide. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 18-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's taken down at the 17.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Here's Walker. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. It is brought in the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. And he's got it in for the 2, and we're back to a 2-score game. The lead is cut to 16.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Odd bowls there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. And they have been solid this year on 3rd down. We saw evidence of that again on the last drive for 3. And they'll start another drive here.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Good for a 1st down.
Here's Irvin. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. A short one there to Hopkins. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. That's Ibuka in motion.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. And now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Kobe Bryant on the coverage.
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll step up and run this. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Buccaneers, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Tight end in the motion man to the right. No run with Irvin. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
At the 5-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irvin. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exact.
And he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Seahawks 8.
There's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Seahawks offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Taken down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This looks like a design run. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And good yardage there after the catch. Will wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run here with Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Open, left side is Barnum. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing, Darnold. It's complete. He's got caught. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Darnold to the air once more. He'll step up and run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Outside, he's got Ibuka. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20.
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Irvin. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard
Here's
line.
3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Right back to Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
29-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Well, Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Darnold now to throw into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Darnold. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Darnold to throw again. He'll try and get there on the ground. Now Seattle will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Darnold. In the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2. At the Buccaneers 45.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That one not the way. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them. And will bring up third down. Darnold to throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba. Set to go now on first and 10.
13 yards on the play.
To throw again is Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and
10. Here's Darnold again. To the rookie, the fifth rounder, Torrey Horton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Seahawks.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. Oh! And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Now it's second and 1.
At the 12-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Back to the air one more time. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help you just that.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. That'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.